She was so close to the top. Then suddenly, her calf cramped up hard. She called out to her mum for help, but her mum didn't care. Instead, she snapped at her, told her to keep climbing. I could see the kid wanted to push through, but her body gave out. She lost her grip and dangled midair, begged her mum to lower her down, but her mum just stared at her hand. Frozen, confused, her muscles looked like they'd been electrocuted. Totally useless. The rope slipped right through her fingers. The girl hit the ground, couldn't move. She just lay there, glaring at her mom, furious. And her mom? No excuse.
My hands! I can't move them.
Now, the only way to clear her name was to go through testing at the hospital, but when we ran the scans, everything from her arm to her chest came back clean. I figured she was faking it. Told the team to prep her discharge papers, but before they were even done, she said her vision was going fast. Too fast. Before anyone could react, she'd gone completely blind. We ran a light test. Turned out she wasn't lying, but the weirdest part? Her eyes looked totally fine. If this kept going, she wouldn't make it through the night. I was stuck. Then the girl dropped the bomb. Said her stepmom was sleeping around, cycling through boyfriends all week. That was the spark. Sounded like some kind of infection. So we jumped on it, started her on broad spectrum treatment, but the meds didn't help. Things got worse. Her breathing got shallow, and before we knew it, her lymph nodes swelled so bad they blocked off her airway. We had no choice. Intubated her on the spot. Alcohol shrunk the swelling enough to get her breathing again, but no one knew when the next wave would hit. We were flying blind. Since it hit her lungs, I figured we'd start there, but scans came back clear. Then, just as we pulled the tube, blood started leaking from her eyes. Her whole eyeball went red. Everyone froze. We ran her labs. Platelet count had tanked. If we didn't figure it out fast, she'd bleed out. Next step, bone marrow biopsy. We cut open her hip, drilled down to the bone, but the drill wouldn't go through. What the hell? Her bones were harder than the bit. Full body scan confirmed it. Her entire skeleton was turning to stone. Classic case of stone bone disease. And there's only one possible cause that's even treatable: breast cancer. But that didn't make sense. Her mom died from breast cancer. She'd had a double mastectomy a decade ago just to avoid it. We even checked. Surgery was successful. No trace of cancer in her chest. We stopped everything. There was nothing else we could do. She was dying. No point in torturing her with more tests. She looked broken, and I didn't feel great either. But what could I do? I was ready to call it a day. Then I saw Wilson's reindeer hat, and it clicked. I rushed back to her room. One last shot. Gave her a shot of risperidone, then combed through her body inch by inch. Found a lump behind her knee. I told her she was going to be okay. Then stuck a needle in the mass. Pulled out this white fluid. And I made her drink it. She almost threw up. I told her straight up that was breast milk. She had breast cancer. Turns out, when we're still forming in the womb, breast tissue spreads all over the body. It's supposed to pull back toward the chest before birth, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it hides. That lump behind her knee, hidden breast tissue, and it had turned cancerous. We cut it out, started chemo, and just like that, she's going to be fine.